So what do I eat in a day on carnivore? I'm going to show you a real repeatable, boring day of eating on the carnivore diet. No scales, no app, no math, just food that you can eat consistently to lose fat. Hey, if you're used to those popular diets where you have to weigh all the food that you eat, count your calories, worry about your macros, portion control, this is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. This is exactly what I ate my first 30 days on carnivore. And this is for the first 30 days. This is not forever. After the first 30 days, there's a little more variety that can come into play. What we're looking for is fewer choices, less confusion, more stability. 3 simple meals a day that you can eat every day. And we're going to stick to 3 meals a day during the first 30 days while you're adapting to this way of eating, because it's going to help you make the adaptation faster. When I started, I picked simple meals that I could easily repeat because I didn't want to have to think about what to eat every day. I didn't want to be confused. So I picked simple meals and I stuck to them day after day, meal after meal. Now, you don't have to eat these exact same meals, but you just have to follow my simple rule. Did it come from an animal? When I started, I had 3 meals a day. All right, for meal 1, I had 2 choices. Choice number 1, I ate 6 pieces of bacon and it has 6 scrambled eggs with 2 tablespoons of butter melted in the egg with lots of sea salt on top of it. Meal number 2 was 1 pound of ground beef mixed up with 6 scrambled eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter and salt. See, it's kind of similar. I ate that meal between 6 and 6:30 every morning before I went to work. At work, I ate meal 2 between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Times vary depending on what I was doing or how hungry I was. Meal 2 was also very simple. I either had 1 pound of steak, 4 boiled eggs, 2 tablespoons of salt, 4 pieces of bacon, or I had 1 pound of hamburger patties, 4 boiled eggs, 4 pieces of bacon, 2 tablespoons of butter, all with sea salt on it. This was by far my largest meal of the day. I ate it until I was full. Most days I ate it all. There were some days that I got halfway through the meal, 3/4 way through, I was full, so I stopped eating. That's your key. When you eat until you're comfortably full, not until you're stuffed like you are at Thanksgiving dinner, but comfortably full, and then stop eating. Wait for your next meal. And when I got home between 5:30 and 6:30 every night, I had meal number 3. Meal number 3 was a repeat. It was either ground beef, it was hamburger patties, or it was steak. And meal 3 was usually either half a pound or 3/4 of a pound. It was smaller than the lunchtime meal because I usually wasn't as hungry. I ate 3 eggs most days and 4 pieces of bacon with 2 tablespoons of butter. Like I said, meal 3 was based on hunger. If I came home and was very hungry, I ate more meat, more eggs, more bacon. If I came home from work and I wasn't very hungry, I may have only had 1 hamburger patty, 2 boiled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon. I based it on how hungry I was. Now, a word about snacking. No snacking. Don't snack on carnivore. You don't need a snack on carnivore. If you eat lunch and then you get hungry about 2 or 3 o'clock, that's a really big sign you did not eat enough food at lunch. So rather than snack, just eat another meal at 3 o'clock. Eat a hamburger, a couple boiled eggs, a couple pieces of bacon, have your 3rd meal early. And maybe that day you have to have a 4th meal. And then tomorrow, remember that you got hungry after lunch. So make sure you eat a bigger lunch the next day. So drinks. What do you drink on carnivore? The answer is simple. Drink water. The majority of your fluid should be water, if not all of it. Now, I will say you can also drink black unsweetened coffee and unsweet tea. No problems with those. You'll hear some people say it's not 100% carnivore, but it's not going to affect you when you're doing carnivore for weight loss. If you want a little flavor, black unsweet coffee, unsweet tea, they'll be just fine. And one of the big fears you're going to have starting off is you're going to be afraid that you're eating too much food, because we've been trained over the years of listening to all the media that you have to eat less, you have to move more, hunger is a signal that the diet's working. Just don't listen to all that. Eating more is not going to be a problem. In fact, it's probably going to be better for you to eat more when you're starting off than eating too little. And don't worry about eating too much. As you go on the diet and you progress, your body's going to start to self-regulate and you will get hungry less. And remember, hunger is also psychological. When you're used to eating every morning at 8 and then again at 12 and then again at 6, at those times your body will signal hunger to kick in just because that's what it's used to. Once your body gets back in the habit of eating real food and getting real nutrition from the food that you're eating, your body will start to self-regulate again, and you'll discover that you're not hungry all different times during the day. You're not going to have the cravings, and then when you're hungry, eat. Another big thing, this way of eating is just for the first 30 days. It's part of the reset. After you finish your 30 days, if you decide you want to, you can start adding back other foods and different kinds of food and get more variety. But for the first 30 days, we're eating like this. Animal-based, that's it. If it doesn't come from an animal, you don't eat it. Now, don't overlook this part here. One benefit you're going to get from following a diet like this and sticking to it is you're going to increase the discipline that you have yourself, and you'll give yourself more self-respect. Because you made a decision to follow this diet. You stuck through it every day. When you finish the day and you've done what you said you'd do, that makes you, every day that you manage to do what you said you were going to do, It's going to build your discipline. It's going to build your self-respect for yourself. And when other people see you following through and doing what you said you're going to do, they'll have more respect for you too. All right, so this video we covered what you should eat: meat, eggs, bacon, butter, salt. In the next video, we're going to talk about how much meat you should be eating each day on the carnivore diet. Stick around for the next video. Thanks for watching.